you.
Yeah, good to see you. Yeah, thank you. How was the yesterday? You had a party or any interesting
Well,
things?
well, we did. I actually had the time off, obviously, and we spent just some time with the family. My birthday was on Saturday, so I took that day off also. So I've
Okay,
taken, and then I always take Sundays off. So I've had more time in the last week, more time off than I have
good.
had like previous month. I probably needed it. Yeah. Um, So a couple of things, Sumi, because we're going to work on this Glottal D. Um,
Oh, first time I heard
yeah,
of that. Yeah.
yeah, and this is you'll hear it, and then it'll make sense. Articulating it, I think, is a little bit harder, but you'll get it. But before we start here on Friday, normally next up are these silent consonants. I have a feeling that you're pretty familiar with them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share them on Skype after our lesson today. And you let me know if you want to spend time on them, if you think we need to spend time with them, or if you're already familiar with them.
Yeah. If it's about talk or walk, yeah. I think yeah, I'm familiar with. Yeah.
Then we've got like silent H, right? Like at the beginning of a word, hour, rhymes.
Yeah.
That
If it's yeah, I think so. Yeah. Let me read it through, and then I'll yeah ask you if like to do it because yeah, I don't have to. It's just skipping it, right? So it's if I know it, I can do it. I think. Um,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I'll share it with you, and if there's any questions, we can discuss it. I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't think we need to spend a lot of time because I know we did some other letters that you were already pretty familiar with, and I feel like we just spent more time than was necessary. So I'll share those with you in the chat. You can read through the worksheet and let me know
Okay.
if there are
All right.
some words.
I'll do that.
Um,
Thank you.
you're welcome. Okay, so but for today, now I want you when you think about the D, the just the D sound, right? Your entire tongue tip is going across your alveolar ridge. D,
Good.
correct. Now, if we make N, just the N sound,
Mm, yeah.
we're pushing air out through the nose, right? So,
Yeah.
according to this, this description of how to do it, it's a little bit different than the glottal T because the glottal T we definitely stop in the throat, but right when we do the glottal T,
Glad.
it's a
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
right, but
But
or you can use
yeah.
this correct, or you can use a stop T where your tongue is stopping at the point of articulation there. That's kind of the method that I like for the glottal D, right? Right here, as opposed to in the throat, because I can't figure out how to, I don't do it with the throat, and I think that's kind of
Mm,
difficult. So what you want, so the goal then is to voice the D, keep your tongue in
mm,
place, and then make the N sound. Um, so usually, and it's really critical with these modal verbs or helping verbs that end with a
uh,
negative, right? You see
okay.
that?
What do you think?
So rather than wouldn't, right, where we're releasing the D, we're going to say wouldn't.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Give it a try.
Yeah. Let me try. Wouldn't. Hadn't. Didn't. The
Okay,
other.
so I heard it very nicely here, perfectly with hadn't. It sounded like you went immediately into the end. I heard a little bit of a relief with the other two. So nice and slow. Let's give it a try.
Wouldn't. Didn't.
Wouldn't.
Would. Would. Oh. Would. Wouldn't. So I don't pronounce the okay.
You
Wouldn't.
don't release the D. You want to pronounce it. You
Sorry.
just don't want to. You're okay. You just don't want to release, right? So I don't want to hear wouldn't, right?
Wouldn't.
Release.
Wouldn't. Yeah. Okay. Wouldn't. Yeah. Didn't.
Perfect. That's exactly
Okay.
right.
Wouldn't. Didn't. Hadn't.
Yeah, good. And okay, so that's very clear. Couldn't, shouldn't, right? It's going to happen a lot.
Couldn't. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And then the second one is DEN, right? You'll see our president right now, Joe Biden.
Oh yeah. Joe Biden. Yeah.
Correct. Let's give it a try
Bur-
with these.
burden. Warden. Warden.
Perfect. Yeah, good. And then
Oh.
now here, you're going to do a glottal here, and then we're going to do a stop T here, prudent.
Okay. Prudent. 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 Is that right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. If it's easier to say prudent and release the T, that's okay. That's better than like,
Yeah. Prudent. Student. Student.
yeah, let's try those.
Student.
Those are a little bit harder because of that T there. But it doesn't change. What you did here, burden.
Yeah. Burden. Yeah. Warden. Yeah. Prudent. Student. Student.
Yeah,
Student.
yeah.
Student.
Student.
Student. Student.
That was a little better. So up here, these and here you did perfectly. But you're going to do the same thing here, right? Because wouldn't
Wouldn't.
and,
Wouldn't. Yeah. Hadn't. Student.
correct.
Student. Yeah.
So I
I
think
can't help pronounce.
that E is throwing you off, but it should sound the same because we got a TN, right? And nothing here. That's basically what's happening. Nothing here. That E is
Right.
disappearing, right?
Wouldn't. 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 Prudent.
Well, mhm.
Student.
That was it. Yeah, that
Student.
was it.
Yeah. Prudent. Student.
Good, good.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Actually, sometimes it takes.
But do you actually do that? I mean, I hear
Why?
many people say student. No.
Uh, Me personally, I always do this,
Oh, you
but you're
do.
at. I personally. Now, will you hear student? Yes, you will. Burden. You'll hear people release it, but you hear a lot of people. Myself, I always use this glottal D. So, but you'll hear both.
Burden. Okay,
Burden.
but probably you would say probably majority is using Glottal D. Yeah.
Majority, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Majority.
Okay.
There's
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's people that'll say golden, and then there's people like me that'll say golden.
Oh, okay. Golden. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Harden.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah. Let's start here at the top with the
Yeah.
number one.
Shouldn't. Yeah. Wouldn't. Rodent. Didn't. Uh, golden. Eden. Rodent. Harden.
Okay, so let's do good, great. So glottal D, very very nice. I want to do 6 and 7 over though. This first is a long E, and then here
Okay.
we have a short O. Eden Broaden.
Okay. Eden. Broaden.
Correct. Very nice. Okay.
Okay.
So I do want you to, and especially on the next page when we practice, we've got a glottal here, so don't forget about it. This is a really good worksheet. This gives you opportunities to
Yeah.
practice and see
Yeah,
in
making
your
it very,
glottal.
very difficult.
Not
Right.
easy.
Joe Biden, Joe Biden, Joe Biden was born in Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Pencil, Pennsylvania. Yeah.
Correct. And yeah, great glottal T there. Okay.
Mr. Jordan was bedridden after his sudden heart attack.
Okay. Now you said bedridden. which is fine because you wanted to stop on that D, right? Which is correct. But you're going to keep voicing bedridden.
Bedridden. Bedridden. Okay, no, Glottal. Bedridden after sudden heart attack.
That was excellent. Yes.
Sven is an exchange student from Sweden.
Good.
I couldn't be sure exactly what was permitted and what was forbidden.
Mhm.
Yeah, the golden sunflowers in the garden wouldn't bloom until later this spring.
Good.
You shouldn't keep things like that hidden from him.
Excellent.
Yeah, I get used to it. McFadden family was down, downtrodden and laden with dead.
Yeah. Okay. So good. So it's McFadden, downtrodden, laden. Correct. Now the glottal T D, I should say, sounded perfect in 6 and 7. And so you just need to practice, right? Because it could have been better in sentence number. I meant in 5 and 6, it sounded perfect. Could have been better in 7. I think you just need to practice, but I think you have got it. Yeah, I think you've
Yeah,
got it.
yeah.
So let's do with these. Let's just do the sentence. This phrases on the left to practice these.
All right. Yeah. Hadn't seen the commercial. Commercial.
Commercial. It's going to be a
Co,
schwa.
sorry. Commercial. Yeah.
That was better. It's going to be,
Yeah.
yeah, schwa.
Commercial. Yeah. Yeah. MER is a short R, right? Yeah.
Correct. That is right.
Commercial. Yeah. Hadn't seen the commercial. Couldn't take care of kittens. Um, wouldn't be surprised. Shouldn't experience effects. Effects.
Effects. Yeah.
Effects. Yeah. Experience effects. Needn't be concerned.
Good.
Didn't uh, didn't didn't have a clue.
Excellent.
Um, yeah, hadn't added the addend
Yeah, that's pronounced the addends, like addendum.
addends. Okay,
The
addend. Okay,
addend.
addends. Yeah. Um, couldn't have asked for. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fantastic. Yeah, that sounded pretty good. Okay. So I want to show you. So this, even though we got the R, it's still, and it's a name. It's still a glottal.
Yeah. Martin wouldn't. Martin wouldn't do. He was bidden. Wouldn't do as he was bidden. Um, Martin wouldn't do as he was bidden.
Good.
It's Aiden.
Aiden, correct.
Yeah. Aiden hadn't forgotten to wash the car. He just didn't want to. Yeah.
Good. And then remember forgotten,
Yeah.
short O.
Forgotten. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Um. You will need to harden up the seed seedling seedlings
Correct.
before planting them in the garden.
Perfect.
Misty's maiden name is Britain. I decoded the hidden meaning in the symbols.
The symbols. And then we are going to release that be Brandon, and I think that's just because that's the solo. I don't know why, but that's
Okay.
normally released. Yeah.
Brandon uh, did, uh, deadened the surrounding noise with earplugs.
That was
Okay.
good.
Okay. Don't make any sudden movements. There is a lot of traffic because they are widening the road.
Now, I want you to, so if you take a look at number 7, and some of the other ones you were articulating perfectly. Sudden, you kind of said sudden, and I just think you need to practice more and get more and more used to it.
Okay,
But
sudden. Is that
it's,
sudden? Yeah, yeah.
that's exactly right. That was perfect.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Now, the difference between sudden and widening is that when we have this
ING, yeah.
suffix at the end, right? It's a lot easier to say widening. You don't have to add that little, extra. You can say widening.
You don't have to add what? D? Sorry?
So tell me if you hear a difference between widening and widening.
So much.
No? Okay. Well, that's good. Then there's no difference. Yeah. So you said it just fine. Yeah.
Okay, whitening is fine. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. You can always feel comfortable unburdening yourself to me.
Good.
Um, if you see something untoward, please
Correct.
inform the local game warden.
Good.
Um, I love my new wooden table.
Excellent.
Yeah, I converted my backyard, backyard, backyard into a garden of Eden. It's time to broaden your horizon.
And remember, broaden.
Oh yeah, it's time to broaden your horizon.
Excellent.
Her skin looked golden in the sun. He didn't. He didn't. He didn't. Sorry. He didn't want to madden the warden, so he kept the forbidden handwritten letter hidden.
Wow, that was a mouthful there. We had a lot of C's, all kinds of stuff. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
very, very good. I do want to do a couple here, like number 18, but we've only got a few minutes, and I'd like to. Would you like to just practice all these and then pick up on Friday with the ENT sentences? That
Yeah.
might be
That's fine.
helpful.
Okay.
Okay, let's continue with 16 then.
Okay. He had successfully outbidden hatred with kindness.
Good.
Um, the system couldn't be overridden manually.
Very nice. Couldn't. Excellent.
Yeah. Uh, Instead of feeling remorse, his pride emboldened him to cause more harm.
Very good. Yeah, that was terrific.
I was suddenly interrupted by a scream coming from the hallway.
So let's try that one again. I think it was a little bit abrupt, like the same thing you did up here with sudden right here. So that one suddenly.
Okay, because yeah, suddenly, is that better? Suddenly, okay, sudden, yeah. Because I pronounce D, or I don't know. Yeah, I was suddenly interrupted by. Is that better? I
That
was
sounded
sudden.
better.
Yeah, I was suddenly interrupted by a scream. Yeah.
Good.
He face reddened upon hearing the mutton morning news.
We're gonna go with a YA
Mad,
maddening.
maddening. Okay, maddening news. Yeah, Daddy hadn't ridden his horse Strider since the accident. Um, Amber was shutting with
Ah,
snow.
Shodden.
What that? Sorry, Sarah.
Yeah, it's gonna be. It was Shodden. Shorto.
Shutting. Okay, shutting with snow boots at the winter resort.
Good.
I was saddened that they canceled the concert.
Concert.
A concert, yeah, yeah. So he sometimes sure, sometimes yeah, showed all,
Yeah.
yeah. He waited until he couldn't hear his father's lead, leading footsteps anymore.
And that's gonna be leaden, like
Oh,
lead.
okay, Latin footsteps anymore.
Correct.
The box was laden with books.
Correct.
Jayden won the Best in Show award.
Schwa award.
Award. Okay. Award. Okay.
That's correct. That is
Award.
correct.
Award.
Award.
Award. Okay. Award. Yeah.
So this, because it follows the W, AR gets that or
Yeah.
reduction, like war, award.
Award. Award. Yeah. Award.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Or like award, WARD, right? The ward in a hospital.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
so it's gonna
Award.
get that
Yeah.
correct. It's gonna
Yeah.
get that OR
Award.
combination. Yeah. Okay. So and then let's do a couple more, and then we'll finish up with.
Okay.
We'll just finish up with these last six or so.
Okay. My suitcase was laden with souvenirs from the trip.
Yeah.
And Patrick Borden was a fine instructor.
Yeah, and that's gonna be a short A, Patrick.
Patrick. Okay. Patrick Borden. Yeah. Okay. I couldn't believe that Hayden paid for our dinner.
Good.
Um, I'm very fond. I'm very fond. Is that Shoto or
It is a short O, yeah.
okay? I'm
Awesome.
very fond of gardening. Yeah. My friend Jordan is gonna visit his family in Sweden this summer.
Yeah, good. And you gotta lead that one. I do too, even though it wasn't bold.
Yeah,
Yeah, Jordan. Yeah, correct.
yeah. I only listen to music from the olden days.
Good.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to burden you with the details.
Excellent. Okay, very, very
Okay.
nice. So we'll just pick up here next week to warm
Yeah.
up. Yeah, there's only like 9 sentences. We'll warm up there. And then you let me know if you want to cover any or some or whatever of those silent consonants. If not, I'll be prepared for us to just move on to the
Yeah.
next. We're getting to
I
end.
have a look right after. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'll share with you on the platform. Thank you so much. I'll see you on Friday.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thanks. Bye bye. You're
Bye
welcome. Bye
bye.
bye.